purpose? Like, what's your purpose in life? Like, what are you here for? I know we're all here for a short time, fun time, whatever it may be, but like, I feel like I would say I'm here just kind of enjoy the time I'm here. I'm a father now, so my job is to now take care of something small, take care of my wife, but like, I'm here to enjoy the time I'm here, have fun, like,
Yeah.
you know.
I feel like for me, man, like, so I want to be a staple as far as like the love that I give to anybody that's around me. Like, if you around me, I want to make you better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I'm not making you better, then it doesn't make sense. I want to be someone that will try to push you to your best version of yourself. And if I can help,
Welcome back to the No Games, No Filter podcast. Today we have a good episode for you guys. Today
Good stuff, man.
we want to focus on talking about how fitness and how mental health and anxiety correlate in fitness, and how I feel like we can use gym as a positive way to kind of get rid of some of the stress we have in our life.
100%.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
So the way I want to start this off is, why do you feel like a lot of young men run to the gym when they're like having a rough day and like having a hard time?
Yeah.
Why do you think it's like? Why do you think they feel like it's a safe place?
All right, so it's two ways I can answer this, right? One, I can answer it like, I feel, even, I know you're a little younger than me, but back then, fitness wasn't like kind of like the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if people worked out, it was because you played the sport or whatever the case is. But nowadays, fitness is so big because it's all over your feed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's all over the gram, which is a great thing, because if we know better, we do better. So it's kind of like a fad. So that may be one reason why, you know what I'm saying, a lot of guys kind of run to it, right? Because it's something that everybody does. The other thing is that why the back end thing, I think reason why they do it is because I feel like with fitness, you never walk in the gym feeling the same way you walked out. So if I'm having a bad day and I'm feeling crazy, when I walk out, I'm gonna feel better by myself.
So you almost feel like after the gym, you accomplish something.
It's like you know what it is, like I don't know, getting regenerated or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like for me, like I feel the same way because I go to the gym in the morning, 4:30, 5 o'clock, and I feel like it jumpstarts my day.
Does,
like
man.
Without it, I feel like I'm a little sluggish.
Yeah. Well, because obviously it wakes you up.
Yeah.
Releases endorphins, so you feel better. And just overall, just mentally, you just feel like you did something for you, right? So like when you doing something for yourself, what better satisfaction is it?
Yeah, because I heard there's a benefit of that as well, like working out early in the morning, because when you start moving your body that early, you raise your body temperature, and your body temperature stays a little higher during the daytime.
Yeah.
So now you might be burning extra calories on the day because of that morning workout, how much it fueled and started your day off.
I feel like the morning thing is good. I mean, it's just not everybody's able to do it, but
Yeah, I know.
you know, only because with the morning thing, you kind of knock it out instead of waiting till later on. Later on, sometimes life happens,
life.
and you wind up not going. But
Yeah.
like back to what we talking about, I feel like a lot of young guys, they do it because it is the fad. That's one. That's why you see a lot of young dudes in there. And the other thing is that it's something that I guess when they walking out of there, you feel better about yourself.
Do you feel like people like it because you can control everything? Like the gym is a controlled environment. Like anything you do there is what you choose to do. It's you.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's no other, you know, like you can buy something and that's a temporary satisfaction. Right?
Yeah.
But then when you working out and you seeing yourself get stronger, you seeing, you know, the difference of how you look. So then you feel different. Because if you look good, you feel good. If you feel good, then you have a whole different perspective on life because your whole confidence is up.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's just
No.
Yeah.
I feel the same way. I feel the same way. I feel like, it just works with confidence. For me, I wanted to say control is because the gym is whatever you put in is what you're gonna get out.
comes back.
So you can control your whole entire environment by pretty much, like, example, choosing the weight you lift. That's a controlled environment. So I guess it gives you the freedom to kind of do whatever you want.
Yeah.
And people like that because it's for me, it's like a time where I can just kind of forget about the outside world and just kind of focus on the weight I'm pushing that I chose,
Yeah,
do.
and that's back to just to the beginning.
Yeah.
With men's mental health and anxiety, because men deal with a lot. We know we
Yeah.
do, and obviously that because of that, then we have anxiety, which we kind of don't really get to talk about because we're frowned upon if we do talk about our emotions and feelings.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother topic. But
Yeah.
so why it is important to incorporate that fitness aspect is because just just working out reduces the stress levels, which then causes the anxiety to go down, and you just like you just feel a lot better. I feel like a lot of men, they go to different things, maybe women, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That'd be something that they do, but a lot of it ain't nothing. It's only temporary fixes. So when you are dealing with anxiety, even myself, years ago, I used to have like my anxiety was up. I used to have that a lot, like just because mentally you're trying to like handle everything. There's a lot going on, and then you kind of gotta like keep it a straight face. So you just and plus when you love hard and you're trying to make sure everybody's happy. When you don't make everybody happy, you feel kind of like you're
Like not accomplished.
Yeah, not
Yeah,
accomplished.
yeah.
And as men, what makes us feel good is knowing that we're actually making the people around us happy. And if we're not doing that, we feel like we're not we're not a man, like we're not, so that causes us to have what? Anxiety, right?
Anxiety, yeah. And I think just going off of that, I think the world, the society, they put so much on us where if we are doing all the right things, let's say we are, and I'm not saying right or wrong, but let's say we are taking care of our woman, paying the bills, she doesn't have to worry about nothing, but then she expects so much more from us where we assume that we're giving her as much as we can. We're going to feel stressed and, about that relationship, but the female doesn't understand that we put all the work in to make your life a lot easier, and that's where I got my pleasure from. You want a little more. You might not be verbalizing it to me, but like I'm getting my pleasure because I'm taking care of the family. I'm making sure you got a place to sleep, the water's on, the electric's on, all those other things. We do things, but you want more out of me that might not be feasible with all the time I have.
This is why it's super important to get a woman that will understand that and appreciate, because the minute that we don't feel appreciated, that's when things go left. That's when things start going bad for us, because our makeup is to like make sure that our woman or the people
Protective,
around us
yeah.
is actually in good position. So when they're like, I'm not happy, you're like, damn, what more do you want from me? You know what I mean?
I
Like,
know.
what more do you want? What else can I do? Right? Like,
Yeah.
that's quoted by Tyrese because he was wild. Like, but anyway, but what more do you want? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, I don't know. And now you're fighting an uphill battle because, maybe because whatever she got going on and you trying to live up to whatever she thinks that what you should be and what you should be doing and that things. So bottom line is that, one, obviously you want to, pick somebody or be with someone, because that, I think that's one of the main biggest decisions that you make is, that partner that you choose. So you're having that good partner that understands you, appreciates you, but also just taking that time for yourself to go to the gym to feel like you're releasing those endorphins to lower that stress level.
100%. I've always been an adamant person of going to the gym with your partner.
Yeah.
Like some of my best workouts has been with my wife.
Yeah.
I feel like that part just kind of helps everything as well.
You guys.
When
you have going and working out with your woman, I mean, the person that work out together stays together. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's a big deal.
Yeah.
Nowadays.
No. I definitely feel you on that. I definitely feel you on that. Did you have a question?
Yeah, I know. I was about to say right now. All right, so pressure to always provide. I think we went on that already,
Okay.
right? We kind
A
of
little bit, yeah, a little bit.
We touched on that. Do you feel for you that it does bring a lot of pressure for you? Do you feel that sometimes it is a little overwhelming because certain things? Here's the thing, right? As a man, say if things get a little crazy, you don't want to really tell her because you don't want
I
her
don't
to
want to
worry.
stress her, yeah.
So you got to take it. So how do you deal with that? And does that happen for you too? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I think the pressure to provide happens to everybody. I think that's kind of a crazy a statement in a sense where it's like it's hard to kind of give your partner everything they may need. Like I struggle in that sense where I'm like, I know my woman wants a lot more, like in life in general, but like we got to stay the course. And I think it stresses me out a lot because I'm like, hey, I want to give you this, but I can't give you to this right now. So I think I try to over provide, like try to throw numbers in her face to make her understand, but like that's not her love language. So I think I get stressed out the fact that I'm not really getting what she wants, but my love language right now is getting to certain numbers, but her love language may be like, yo, like maybe it could be a trip, it could be a pair of shoes, and I'm like, I'm not focused on that right now.
Listen, I don't mean to cut you off, but that's a big thing you said. That was such a key factor, man, because, two people love each other, right? Different love languages.
Yeah.
You're looking at it like, this is what I'm trying to do for us for the future. So my love language is us to stack. We can't do nothing, can't go nowhere. This is what we're doing for the future. She's like, no, I want to go on vacation. I want some shoes. I want this. So you kind of could go in opposite directions, but that's why it's crazy that some people could wind up even breaking up for something like that. But it's just, you got to understand that, no, we are still working for the same team.
Yeah, in tandem.
It's just that, your love language, but that's why, honestly, so, all right, so how do you combat that? Like, what do you do to, because you know that, and I love that point, you know what I'm saying, that your love language is different from hers, and that was dope how you broke it down. But what do you do now to compromise to make her satisfied too? Or do you just stand firm like, nah, this is what it is, this is what we're not doing?
I can't stand.
Ooh, that's a good one right
yeah, that's a good one because there's no way that I could stand firm and then everyone be happy. And so it's like I got to give a little bit sometimes where it's to the point where I don't want to, but like, okay, cool. Well, okay, I'll make sure we get you those sneakers and boom. Or my favorite line is like, yo, just give me a month or so we can get something together, and I got you. Don't worry about it. And I get it. But for me, it's like I'm always a number guy. I'm always looking ahead. So I'm like, hey, you can't tell me you want something today because it's not there yet. Give me some time, and hopefully I can get what you want. So that's kind of how my love language is.
But see, you lucky enough to have a woman that understands that.
Yeah,
so
100%.
A woman to be like, nah, we ain't got it. We not able to do that. That.
She's patient. She's
no,
patient.
no. Which you got blessed, but
Yeah.
but you still say to yourself, even you right now, like, I do got to give a little bit. Like, certain times I don't want to do it, but so you saying that you do have to.
You have to.
You got to bow down a little bit.
You have to because at the end of the day, it's like I know sometimes I'll get the things that I like. So why can't she get the things that she likes sometimes?
I like that right there.
You know what I mean? Like sometimes it's like
I like that.
You both gotta
like
make a little sacrifice to get the things you want in life. That's how I see it as.
And that's the thing, right? Like men that actually pour into their woman too. They want to make sure that their woman is genuinely happy and genuinely have things for themselves.
Yeah.
Opposed to you just saying, hey, I'm the man, just follow everything you like me. I don't care about your feelings, what you got going on.
Nah, not at all.
It's
not
important,
at all.
bro.
Now it's important that like she has her own vision in life. She can still, get the things she wants. It's just I got a plan for us. We stay on this plan. Like I said, it gets stressful sometimes because you want to keep doing better for her or just for your family in general. But
do you feel as a man, right? Do you feel do you fear failure as a man? Yeah.
So that's I feel like that's a difficult question to answer because what's your definition of failure in your eyes? That could be different.
I mean, that is a dope point.
Yeah, because in my mind, there's a different like what's failure to me? Failure to me is it losing the video game or is it losing my family? Like you got to look at it differently.
Well, it could be, I guess, you not being able to do the things that she would like for you guys to do. Failure, I don't know. Failure could be. You're right.
Yeah, no, and I say it as a sense where it's like a lot of things that happen in life, I don't look at it as failure. I just look at it as a lesson learned. Something that I could just, that was a hill I ran into. Next time I'll go around it or I'll find a better path over.
I mean, I always look at the philosophy as like, we never lose. Either we win or we learn. There's no losses here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you don't, so just fear, like fear as in, like you said, so you answered the question by saying you don't fear because you understand that life is gonna throw these things at you, and it's not about you losing. It's what I learned from that, which is actually a dope point.
It's like how can you take the situation and learn from the situation.
Yeah.
Maybe you handled it perfectly fine the first time. Maybe you didn't. So next time, come back to the situation, or maybe it never happens again. But like now, you know, if this does happen again, I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna do it that way.
Yeah.
Like I always think about and we talk about it too. Not the best way, but we're like maybe we should do our wedding over differently. We keep talking about it. Like it just comes out. It just when we look back at it, it just wasn't what we wanted.
I mean, I had a good time.
No, it was a good time, but our vision of a wedding wasn't. It didn't meet the requirement. Like we didn't have the photographer we wanted. Like we kind of rushed it in that sense where we should have just did a backyard wedding. Like we just have a lot of regrets.
The good thing about this is,
what's up?
You can still do it again.
I know. Like in my mind is give myself a couple years. We're gonna do some like vow renewals, even though we never did vows. But no, because we wanted to keep it personal, and then it never kind of came up. And I told her that one of these days we will do like a vow video.
Okay.
And just kind of because we just never did it.
I just want to be there, bro.
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Yeah, bro.
I got you. But what do you what do you feel about that? So I know your life, you lived a completely different life than me. You had your up and downs. When you ran into a wall, or you believe you came into a point where you failed at a business venture, how did you come across? Come beyond it.
Be honest, like I said, I think the beginning part was like as a man, sometimes you don't want to reveal like some of your failures to women. You know.
Do you feel like it? So, because I've had this situation, I'm not gonna go in detail, but like there was a point in my life where we would get into arguments, and then we would talk, and then I would feel like it's a safe place, and then that stuff would get thrown at me in the future. And when that happened to me,
bingo,
I had to sit her down. And I'm like, so you have to understand, this is the real reason why I don't talk to you, is because if I do open up to you with a sensitive topic and you know it's sensitive, you'll use it against me in the future. And you have done this to the point where you've actually hurt me, where I came to you in a sensitive time and you then said, but blah, 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 blah. I'm like, cool.
Yeah. Oh, man. I've been in that. That's it's a great point, man. And I'm happy because I feel that a lot of men don't get to really say it. And it's crazy because when you do talk about it, sometimes you get looked at like, you're emotional. Like, it's not that serious. Why are you acting like that? Bro, I'm just trying to tell you that this is not healthy. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to understand it backfires. I'll give you my little situation. So there's a time I had a situation, business venture with someone, it didn't work out. You know, I gave my all with whatever the case is. And while it was happening, I kind of went to her and I'm like, damn, this is what happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why he did this, da-da-da. It's kind of messed up. Something happened. And she's like, oh, listening to me. And I was like, we was cool. And she just listened. And I was like, damn, man, I was sad. Felt down because I felt like, damn, I put a lot into it and this what happened. Maybe a month later, we get into something, and I guess she got mad at me, and she was like, the reason why that happened to you because you're a bitch.
Oh my God, bro. But this is what happened.
Y'all can laugh now. I can laugh
you can laugh now, but in the moment,
said,
that hurts.
Bitch.
That hurts in the moment.
That's why he fucking did that shit to you. And I was like, bro.
Yeah.
That shit stabbed me in the heart. I didn't even know. Like, I was like, all right, okay, all right. Mm-hmm. So, and because of that, now you're like cautious about revealing everything.
I completely went cold. Like in my situation, I went cold. I went like, okay, bet.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get me, but you're gonna get the point where I won't share nothing personal with you that has any emotional feeling on it.
Now you're married to someone, or you're with someone that you can't be your open, real self to. And that causes other things. So that's why you don't want to do it too.
You don't want to do that, yeah. So there came to a point where life happens, and so you have to kind of come back to the drawing table, have those conversations, and really say, hey, like, so blah, blah, blah happened. Like, I do want to share these things, but you have to truly understand, like, I'm sharing these things because I'm vulnerable. You cannot use these against me if we do come with an argument. Just have an argument. Don't be violent or don't bring up bad, toxic things, because I could do the same thing. Yeah. It could be a back and forth to the point where we can both cry. But why would we want to do that to each other? Like you said, like this is my wife. I'm supposed to love this person. So it came to a point where we had to sit down and have these conversations, and it went well to a point where we don't. That's not an issue.
And like when something like that happens, like what you're saying is like,
Yeah.
you can't just say I apologize and then turn around and do it again.
Yeah.
And when you apologize, that means you understood what they said.
Yeah.
Right. You took it in, you put yourself in their position, and you said, I can see where you're coming from with this. So that takes a big responsibility, because a lot of people don't really want to look themselves in the mirror and hold
No,
themselves
not at
accountable.
all, not at
It's
all.
easy to say, well, you made me say this because you made me mad.
Yeah.
You made me feel unsafe.
Yeah,
And this is why
yeah.
I said what the fuck I wanted to say. Bro,
Yeah.
this is not the point. We're not doing this. So I'm just saying, back to what we talk. It's just something. That's something right there that's so big, man. Like you don't want to be. You don't want to. And that cause, obviously, we talking about men's mental health, anxiety, things like that.
Yeah.
Those things will freaking like come down on a man where it can cause a lot on him. You know. So I don't know. I just don't really think that we should be playing with that.
No, I don't because and like this is kind of off a side topic, but I see younger and younger people depressed, thinking about suicide, and it's hard to see these
Yeah,
things
that
because
dude from it was a young boy from Rondell Moore.
Okay.
From Purdue.
yeah.
He was like freaking the man, and then he went to the NFL, and they did an interview because he was like talking to one of the players, and he was like, they was like, what's wrong with you, man? He was like, nah, I'm good. I just dropped some balls and all that today. I dropped a pause, but I don't know if that's a pause, but I dropped some
Yeah.
passes or whatever today, and whatever, and then freaking like a week later he goes in the hotel room and freaking blows his head off, and I'm like, what the fuck, like what the.
Yeah, to me, I need to understand, like, is life that hard to deal with that's the easiest route?
I know. You know what I think it is? Pressure.
Pressure to perform, pressure for family, pressure just everything around you.
Yeah.
Right.
I think when you have pressure without being able to release it, meaning that being able to be your real transparent self, to be able to express that, because men are taught to suck it up.
Yeah.
Stop acting like a
Yeah.
without me saying the bitch, do
Yeah.
whatever, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
You know, like you can't act like a little girl. This is what you be told and all that.
Yeah.
So when you hear these things, you just kind of like, internalize everything, and that right there was like a recipe for disaster, because sometimes you could be like a ticking time bomb.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Like when I was younger, that was me.
Yeah.
Like if I was mad at something, let's say life, I wouldn't say nothing, and then it would just come out later, like months later, a year later. I'm just like, I'm done with this, and I just go off to a point where it was super bad, where I really had to look at myself, and just kind of figure out what I was doing. And I always go back to like when my brother passed, that kind of like, it kind of showed me life is short. Like, why am I behaving, or why am I like going through life like this when like we just really don't know? So it kind of just made me think and to move differently in a positive way. And then what took it to the next level is my son. Like that just even made me say, okay, I gotta really, really get my shit together. I gotta really, really make a step, because you have kids, like to have like these little, I call them aliens because they are aliens. These little aliens that came out of that are yours, that you have, like you created, that your DNA that look like you, and you have to take care of it. It just feels great. Like I just personally, I don't get how people can just run away from their kids. I know this is hard, bro, because there's points where you're like, oh man, can I just let me just drive. But it's like, you're like, but then when you see the kid, or when you see the person, or your wife, or whoever it is, you see their face, like, especially when I see my son's face, it lights me up.
Yeah.
Like that's what keeps me going. That's what kind of like, for sure too. Like I'm going on a rant a little bit, but like when I come home from work, I'm stressed. I'm like, I don't have a stressful job, but like it's a long day, long commute. A lot of times I get home, I leave before they wake up, and I get home after they get home. I walk through the door, I see my son on his high chair, eating his food, like dad. Bro, it's amazing, because it's like, come on, what can you ask for that's better than that? Like dad, like he's just dad, like, so it's like, those kind of things will then like say, all right, forget all that outside crap. What's going on, little man?
No,
Like,
that's good. But see, we talked about that too, right? The purpose part. Like when you do have something, sometimes that's your driving force to actually moving in that direction. So you found it. You know what I'm saying?
And we should kind of talk about that because like, and we, I know we kind of glazed over it last time, but like purpose, like what's your purpose in life? Like what are you here for? I know we're all here for a short time, fun time, whatever it may be, but like, I feel like I would say I'm here just kind of enjoy the time I'm here. I'm a father now, so my job is to now take care of something small, take care of my wife, but like I'm here to enjoy the time I'm here, have fun, like
Yeah.
you know.
I feel like for me, man, like here's this, right? So if I'm a millionaire and I'm not a millionaire, if I have millions, right?
Yeah.
And I'm making all of this money, you get older and you go, right? That's cool. You just had all that money in the bank, but that money is gonna disperse to everybody else, right? That's cool. But then they can have somebody else, and what they did was show love to everyone. They tried to help as many people as they can. They touched different people. When they was around them, you made people feel better. Then when they go, it's gonna be a lot more love. So I wanna be a staple as far as like the love that I give to anybody that's around me. Like if you around me, I wanna make you better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I'm not making you better, then it doesn't make sense. I want to be someone that will try to push you to your best version of yourself. And if I can help, I would. I want to show love. I can't, and this is how I feel, but like I can't like give love if I don't love myself. So, loving yourself is
Yeah.
like the main thing. Like love you first, love you, and now I can actually be able to give that love. So I want to spread love everywhere. So later on, it's like, yo, that dude, what he like either something that you said, something that you did, like you touched them. I don't want to be the guy that just had all the money. What's your life worth? You just made a whole bunch of money, but who did you touch? How many people did you, make? It could be something so small, like do something for somebody so say like I see somebody, right? I do this all the time on the gram. They may be, promoting like they doing like classes. They promoting, they opened up a juice store, opened up something. I'm the first one. They don't even have to tell me. I'm just gonna repost it. Like just cause, like I'm just gonna show love. So for me, that is me. I love to do stuff like that. I don't really need to like if you my man, I know you going through something. I want to like, and I know what it is. I want to just be there to be like, all right, look, let me just before you even have to say anything, I got you. You know what I'm saying? That's for me. That's bigger than just having a whole bunch of money.
No, I feel you because for me, just kind of bounce off of that because now you got me in a perfect route to talk. I feel like the purpose, well, my kind of recent purpose is to learn as much as possible about money and finances and share that. Because I've been in the books for 5-6 years, learning about this, and at any possible chance, anyone understands that knows me, like who sees me on a day-to-day basis. Did Casey bring up stocks today? Yeah, he did. Like, did he bring up stocks today? Oh, he did. Like, because I'm trying to better people around me. Like, I'm literally saying, hey, did you start your IRA? Coworkers who just came, did you start your IRA? You're 26 years old. Start right now. Get ahead of the game.
I gotta holler at you too, man, because you got so much knowledge on stuff. Like, look, here's the thing, right? We don't have it all together.
No.
That's just life. And if you're not open to learn, I don't care what age you are, you're not growing.
Yeah.
So I don't mind to be like, yo, Casey, so what you got going on with that? Like, what part was this? And I could be like, oh, damn, I didn't know about that part, but you know what? Put me on. Let me know how it works. You never be too, up here that's like, I don't really got to, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen to nobody else because I think what I'm saying is it. That's stupid.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that. Going back, like, cross back over to the fitness side, do you feel like people struggle do you think a lot of mental struggle comes from people's body appearance when it comes to them wanting to come to like go to the gym? Like, do you think they're unhappy about their looks, their body, and this might be the source of the stress, and this is why they're going to the gym?
Yeah, I think that's a perfect point. I like it because there's a lot of people that do struggle with that.
Yeah.
Understand something. Walking into a gym, everybody that's in that gym is trying to work on themselves.
Yes, please say that.
Nobody in there
do,
is perfect. We are all trying to be better. So you listen, I'm not gonna judge you in the gym if you're in the gym because you're trying.
Because you're
you know
in
what I'm
the
saying?
gym.
You came to the gym, you want to try to do something. I will never get on you for not trying. If I see you with a box of donuts and Dunkin' Donuts, I see you not trying.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry to say this, but I've been eating some bullshit over the last couple weeks. A lot of chips, a lot of bullshit. I know I'll be talking that good shit,
Yeah.
but I have not been on that good shit.
Yo, here's the thing. You know, and here's the problem. This is what I need everybody to understand something. Him doing that is totally different from a person that's been doing it all their life and they never been into fitness. You want to know why it's okay for him to do that? Because he can do that for that second and he can go right back into his game mode and now he's on it.
Yeah.
You have to really form a pattern of discipline before you can even think about doing this. Get your body to that point. Don't be like, damn, say you know you big as shit. You in the gym, you working out, and then you go out, like, oh, I've been working out. You know what I mean? So I deserve to eat this. No, your fat ass don't.
Nah,
you
you
need to goddamn get to your goals all the way through, and then you can play. I could play. He can play. You can't play yet. You need to really sit back and say, I'm not ready yet.
Yeah, for
I shouldn't be
sure,
playing.
for sure.
You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
do
for
not
sure.
deserve it. If you didn't reach your goal, you don't deserve it. Just like if you're trying to stack money, you don't deserve that thing if you didn't save up the money that you said you needed to.
Nah, keep saving, and then when you get to that saving point, then treat yourself.
Yes, but you don't deserve it. You
Yeah.
do not deserve that cookie, that ice cream. I don't care if you went for a week straight or 2 weeks straight. Bro, be on your shit. So you could talk like that. I'm just being, you know what I'm saying?
No, you right. It's,
know what
but
I
it's
mean?
the crazy part about it is just like, I like we all fall off. That's the crazy part about it, and we have to understand like we all fall. I'm definitely I fell off the track this last couple of weeks, but I'm trying to
fine.
steer back on a
That's fine.
little by little.
This
I'm
is
eating
life.
good. I'm like I still eat clean like almost. I keep saying 90. I'm probably 70 right now.
Yeah.
70% of the time I'm clean because
Yeah.
I got a sweet tooth these
but
days.
sometimes
but like,
real talk though, you know, now this is like more like where we at, the levels we at. Sometimes it's good for our bodies to get that kind of stuff, bulk up a little bit. And sometimes we get more fuller this way. I don't know why, but it works sometimes.
It does, but I'm also doing cardio still 4 or 5 times a week,
So
30,
then,
40
Casey,
minutes.
you
That's
can't
still
talk
that's
like this.
still inside. You think I'm gonna stop doing that? Like no.
So all right,
I'm not
so
gonna stop doing that.
So
It's just
so he can say what I'm saying is
I'm still doing 30, 40 minutes of
you're-
cardio
yeah,
plus eating like
But
this.
you're talking about somebody that don't do nothing, talking about I deserve to eat
Bro,
this
I'll be
cake.
on that Stairmaster for 40 minutes, man.
I'm on there too. Where we
Yeah,
at?
man.
What number you at as far as the level?
The level,
Speed.
you know, the treadmill's a little differently, but
Oh, you on treadmill?
no, my bad, I'm at Stairmaster.
Okay, 'cause I'm on
but I'm
Stairmaster.
like the 12.
Oh, I'm on 12.
But I balance. Like I
I go to 12.
I like to stay around like the 9, 10. I go up to 12, back down.
Me too. I try.
I like
so
to play
stay
around
at,
with a little
I
bit.
stay at 12. It's 80% of the time. I drop down and chill for a second, then I go back up to 12
Mm-hmm.
and stay at 12. But you know how much mental discipline you got to have to be on that Stairmaster for a long time?
I watch movies. I don't understand why people don't just take their phone out,
Bro,
turn
I zone
Netflix.
out.
How I can't. I got a Netflix show on. Like right now, I'm watching the show From on Prime. It's like MGM. It's a great show. You gotta watch it. It's called From.
Yeah.
And
From?
Oh,
Oh, Yo, I've been watching it too.
You been watching that?
Yes.
Yo, no, I think the whole world's been watching that.
Yo,
I've been loving this show. I just found out about
Oh, wait,
this show.
so where you at? You still?
What? Where I'm at? Me and my wife have seen episode 1 to current, bro, in the last 2 weeks.
Oh, I'm not with you. Wait,
We're all the way up to like season 4, episode 4 or 5. That's a current.
you current?
We current right now. We
Oh,
just
I'm not-
waiting for the next episode to drop.
I'm not at. I'm still
we
back
current.
when
We
the bus
current.
cave, the big.
Nah, season 2, bro. You way behind.
No.
Nah, you way behind.
Magic. No. I passed that part. But
Okay.
Mad stuff happened. Man.
Mad stuff happened, bro. Mad stuff happened.
crazy and
It
crazy?
get crazy. Some people died that you did not expect.
Damn, they just.
Yeah,
that
man.
just
It's
took
a good show.
Yeah.
It's a good show. But going back to the point is like on a treadmill, like I do this. That's what I do. I watch movies. I bring out Hulu. I bring Netflix out. I just find a good show I'm watching. I'm watching that. I'm watching Paradise right now. So on the Stairmaster, where that's the way I can focus, it's kind of just getting in a show and just zoning out on that show. Sometimes I accidentally go over. But that's the way I can focus on the treadmill. I don't know how you guys would just listen to music and just walk. I can't do it. Like I can't.
Yo, let me ask you this, right?
Yeah.
You could have, not for just you, but just general. Do you think social media and comparison destroys confidence?
100%. 100%. I feel like, because that was a big thing for me. I feel like before my son came, you know me, I was heavy online doing fitness and stuff. Now I won't even post anything fitness. But and I feel like where my problem came in was I kept going to these gyms that I enjoyed, heavy social media presence, and I kept comparing myself to like, yo, why am I not that lean? Like I can't even bring the camera if I'm not lean. My back is fat today. Let's put the camera away. Like I kept comparing myself to
This is
people
good points bro,
online
for everybody right now.
Yeah, it's because I kept comparing myself to the 25-year-old online who's walking around lean all the time, and I'm like, he's doing social. I'm trying to do social. I must need to get lean, and that's not realistic. And it just that was hurting me for a long time. And then when I told myself, like about 6 months after he was born, I'm like, I just got to retire this camera and just focus on my workouts. And ever since that, my workouts have been better. Like I'm not against the recording. I'll record myself to figure form out. When I'm with you, I record, but I'm not recording for any other purpose now anymore because that it messed me up completely in my head. I kept trying to go for something that literally did not exist. This lean, thin Casey, like yo, where you at? Like where you? It did not exist. It was just a fiction in my head.
So what would you say, just as now that was this is somebody that actually works out heavy, that's in the gym, just overall general now to everyone that does that comparison for themselves online. Well, what would you say about that for somebody that's maybe battling that or dealing with that, just looking at social media? What would you tell them not to do or how to go about it?
I would say like utilize social media for tips, but don't look at that as a person that you're gonna copy. Like go into the gym and have a mindset of just kind of doing it for you. Like have a goal. Don't point like I feel like we should always have a goal. Like the biggest thing for me is why I was doing those videos and how I was able to kind of keep myself motivated every 6 months was like every 6 months I had a trip. So that was a point of taking the camera out and fighting for something was, oh, I got to get ready for this trip. So if you have kind of a goal in your mind of not what you might want to look like because that might be long term. Hey, I got Miami in 6 months. Let's get together. But this doesn't mean start 6 months. This means you are consistently working out for however many years.
Yeah.
It's time to get right for the next 6 months. So when I go to Miami, I feel a lot more confident. I'm looking the best. I'm going to be someone prime down on Miami Beach in a sense. Like, let's say me and you plan a trip to South Beach August, September. Bro, we need to be a lean machine and all.
Yeah, we do.
So we would get right. We would get
We would
right.
lock in
We
crazy.
would lock in.
Yeah.
So if you can have something like that where you can set a goal and lock in, I think that can help the average person.
Yeah. So you say just overall, just you yourself, just kind of try to do better with locking in.
Yeah.
And the biggest thing, like I think with that too, piggyback off of that, is remember it's not you. Go to comparisons of them is you versus you. You
Yeah.
just want to be the best version of you. Understand
Yeah.
that too. Like this is just you trying to be like, all right, so today I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Next week I'm,
I mean, it's almost like you said, like you're taking what you're doing and you're trying to add weight.
progressive overload.
Progressive overload.
That's
You're
what I
trying-
was looking
You're
for.
trying to progress
Damn.
in your workouts.
So that was messed up.
Trying to
That's what I was
progress.
looking for.
So you're saying you're trying to progress in your workouts.
Yeah, progressive overload is just like you saying, okay, well, this is where I'm at, and then now I'm gonna 2 weeks later, I feel like I'm strong enough, so I'm gonna get and I'm gonna add more weight. You're just progressively overloading each and every time you go to the gym, and that's what I was looking for. So that was my point. I just had to remember it because I forgot for a second.
'Cause that's important. Like, I'm personally right now, I'm lifting for strength. I remember I told you that about a year ago that I started lifting for strength, and lifting for strength is slowly moving up 5 pounds every here and there. So I just keep seeing how far I can push myself while keeping form.
Nice.
While keeping form. I'm just having fun in there.
As we should.
I feel like it's a big playground.
As we should.
It's a big playground.
You know what? It's like crazy because like the what I feel, like even when I don't go, I feel like, damn, I'm missing something.
I miss something.
It's such a big part of my mental. Talking about men's mental health, like we keep going back to that. Like that's such an embedded part. Like that is what I need. Be honest with you. If I don't have the gym, because I feel like in life, in the world, you really can't control a lot. I think I talked about this already.
Yeah.
We can't control that much, but at the gym we can control.
You can control
everything.
the gym.
So
yeah.
why wouldn't you take that thing, to full potential? You know what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't you really sit
As
back?
human beings, we love controlling. So we love having our whole environment controllable. So when it comes to the gym, you can control everything you do. That's why I like it, man. Like I choose my workouts. I choose my weights. I'll choose how hard I work.
Yeah. I just like what we talked about before, like we take away everything. Who are you? Are you happy?
Yeah.
Could you walk around and still feel confident?
Yeah.
If you just stripped away everything that you got, and go out there, are you still gonna be confident enough to talk to that girl? Still gonna be confident enough to walk in the room, or you gonna put your head down? Ask yourself that. Do you need these things?
Nah, you don't. Though.
No. I'm just saying, not us right now.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about in general. When you ask yourself, when you're looking at, what do you idolize more? You know what I'm saying? These things, or who you are as a person. I'm saying, if you take away everything you got, right? Your titles, the money, you know what I'm saying, the jewelry, cars, whatever, and you walk in somewhere, are you still gonna be confident enough to talk to that girl? If you take this away, right, are you still confident enough to walk into that room with these other, dudes and still feel confident enough to have a conversation?
I think the gym gives a lot of people that confidence.
Think.
So yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it does.
My confidence be crazy.
Like you don't understand. Like
I'm good.
when I'm moving at certain places where, and I tell this to my wife, and she laughs at me. She's like, I don't like taking my shirt off around family.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I know I look a little crazy around the average person.
I know.
So I'm like, I just kind of keep the tank top on.
Yeah.
But with me and her, don't get me wrong, the shirt's off. But like when I'm around her family and stuff, I don't like to take my shirt off. And she's like, yo, why stop doing that? I'm like, do you know like how I look?
I look
like I understand that. You know
what it
but
is?
like,
because when you see somebody that's really fit, it's a constant reminder. Like, damn.
You know what I mean? It's like I'm here and you're like everybody else is bringing
so
out
when
the
I take
bottom.
my shirt off, it's gonna be like, damn.
Like, oh, where the fuck he come from?
Yo,
like,
so look,
I don't want to make somebody feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, but I'm so, and this is what we so confident about. I feel like, dude, like I put up something the other day with Rick Ross. He pulled up in a Rolls Royce or something, and he jumped out the car, and he looked just kind of like, because he's still kind of like really heavy, but he just had that walk, like the fat walk still. You know what I'm saying? They was making fun of it. And I was saying to myself, I mean, that's cool, man, but we idolize that so much. Dude, be honest with you. If they said, look, we could trade bodies and I could just have his life and have all that money and the cars and all that, but I got to be in his body, I wouldn't want it.
No, but would you take that body and then make it fit?
Nah, his genetics is fucked up.
You think so? Oh, man.
Nah, no, let me tell you something. You pull up.
You might have fat genetics.
Nah, it's just, I wouldn't even want, I wouldn't want to trade my, built this health already. I built this. That's like, you know what that's like saying? You took something and you built it all around and somebody's like, oh, let me just take yours. No, I built this to make this like this.
Yeah, for me, it's like, I could never let myself get to that point. So I don't want to try to get away from that
But
point.
what I'm saying is that if a dude pulled up, he got millions, he's Rick Ross, but you know what I'm saying, and he's fat or whatever, and he pulls up, and they say, yo, money. You could trade and you could just, but you got to be unhealthy and you got to be fat, but you could have all his riches.
No, it's not about the money. I wouldn't do it because I feel
Why?
disgusting, bro.
So here's the problem.
I feel sluggish.
So then why do we idolize that?
It's money, man. Money makes life
easy. It's a piece
easy.
of paper.
It does a lot.
No, listen. Money is a tool.
Yeah.
That's all it is. We should, if we look at it like something that's like freaking, like we idolizing it. Remember, it's just at the end of the day, it's a piece of paper. Because when we go up there, you know what I'm saying? Money ain't gonna matter.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're
so
right.
why am I gonna idolize that? I should idolize. All right, check this out. I'm gonna go biblical a little bit. I'm going more into that. But like, okay, so this right here, our life, this body is what is it called?
Gift.
It's a gift, right? Now, when somebody gives you a gift, what you gonna do to the gift?
You treat it well?
Of course, right? If I give you something, you need to take care of it. So if you're not taking care of the gift that I gave you, what are you doing?
Existing. That's what you're doing.
But that's not the point.
I know.
Because this is a gift. The gift is you have this body, you have this life, take care of it. So why am I not going to take care of the gift that God gave me? This right here is an old gift. So if you're fat, I'm sorry, but you're fat.
Yeah, you got to get together.
You ain't taking care of it.
You got to get together.
Fuck out of here, bro. Like, that shit is weak.
You got to get it together.
Nah.
And it's okay. Like we said before, like I'm happy to see you guys in the gym.
I'm not playing nobody. All I'm saying is that at the end of this all, if you're not doing nothing to help yourself, then it's a problem. Or if you have a medical issue, they're not gonna understand. Either it's a medical thing or it's something that you can't do it, or you just, I don't even know.
Nah, there's no excuses. At the end of the day, it is what it is.
It's no excuse, bro.
Even if you have a medical condition, I get it. Even if you're unmobile, like you can control how much food you eat.
And you know what the real,
You don't have to overeat.
You know what the real crazy part is, man? There's somebody right now, right? You have this gift of life, and there's somebody right now that
Fighting
may
for
be
that.
fighting for their life because they got some kind of disease or this and that, and you have the opportunity to help yourself be the best version of you, and you're not even taking advantage of that. You just gonna eat that goddamn Popeyes. You're just gonna eat it. You're just gonna keep being fat.
Yeah.
I don't, and then you want to have flash money like that's gonna really mean something to anybody that really is fit. Because when you pull up and you fat, for me, you don't even count. I don't even.
No,
care.
for sure. But,
I don't even, bro.
But how do you answer the average woman being like, "Yo, that's Money Man"? Like they
I
like
don't give
Money
a
Man.
But see, here's the thing, right? Okay, so we talk. All right, so here's another thing, right? So the Lions, right? I don't know if I brought this point up.
Yeah, you did.
I did, right?
Go ahead. Say
All
it.
right,
Say if we
look,
didn't see it.
So
Say
the
it.
lion, we both know when that lion goes out, the female, she goes out
Yeah.
and she's looking for a mate. She doesn't look for the mate. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, see, it's in the wild, right? The mate that she looks for is the strongest, most reliable protector that she can find.
Yeah.
That's the mate that she goes after. Okay.
The aggressor. Yeah.
No, but she wants to. His mane is big. He looks
Yep.
healthy. He looks strong. That's the one that she wants to mate with.
Yep.
So why wouldn't females think about it like that, opposed to saying about some piece of paper that ain't gonna really matter when it come down to really what happens? Like here's this, right? If you don't get with a dude that's fit or work out or takes his health serious, later on you're gonna be wiping his ass.
Yeah, you're gonna be taking care of him in that
So
wheelchair.
then why wouldn't you get the most healthiest, strongest one you could find to mate with, opposed to mating with a fucking person that just got
they
for
may
the
not,
money?
They may not care about that. That's the
See,
issue we
you're
have
not
with
caring
that.
about it now. See, fitness ain't about now. Fitness
the
is about
future.
later on. So
I don't think a lot of you gotta say that again, because I don't think a lot of people understand, like, we do fitness now is not because we want to do fitness now. We do fitness now because we want the longevity of life.
like people think that we just do it just because we want to look good. Of
more-
course, that comes with it.
The
But
more muscle we have in our body, the less health issues we have, the less
diseases
chances
can
we
fight
have
off.
that cancer can grow.
Everything.
A lot.
Bro,
A lot.
The reason why, think about this is the crazy part. The muscle mass is the reason why we're able to fight off these things, right?
Yeah.
We're strong enough to walk around. That's why you got, say, like an 80-year-old or whatever, right? If you don't work out, those bones are brittle. You don't have no muscle mass. So when you fall, you break a hip. You do all of these things because you don't have muscle mass. Now, when you have muscle mass, an 80-year-old can walk around and still be chilling, doing push-ups, pull-ups. They gonna be walking laps around you. And guess what? That money ain't gonna matter.
Not at all.
That money's not gonna matter. So why wouldn't you take this thing serious? Your dumb ass is thinking about something that is a short-term thing.
Short term for sure, 100%.
It's
short
not
term.
even the reality later on.
Nah, but like you said, like the average person, especially when it comes to, like, we spoke about this off camera about finance. The average person that's not thinking about 30 years down the line.
Yeah.
What's now? What's going on now? What's 5 years? What's 1 year down the line? I'm worried about now. I'm worried about now. I'm never worried about my money now. I'm worried about spending my money. I'm worried about eating all the good food now. When 30 years comes down, if I'm sick, I'll figure it out when I get to it because there's medication. I think they just want the easy route to life, bro. Because everybody is all, like we said this before, everybody's all about the microwave. Like, they want stuff ready in 30 seconds. It has to be done now. They're not waiting 30 years down the line.
And remember, so like that was a point because you said, "Oh, I'll just wait till later on. I'll just take medication." Bro, that medication doesn't make you better. That's just to keep you just.
Maintaining life.
That's it. So
yeah.
why would I even want to look forward to that shit if I can control that right now by my actions now on what I do for myself?
Because this might be something you don't want to do, or it's too hard. That's what I think about.
You know
I
what's
think
hard?
about it's like,
It's
do
hard.
you want to come to the gym and put that work in?
I get it, but you know what's hard? Having somebody freaking wipe your ass.
Yeah, having
hard.
a homemade,
You know what's
wipe your butt, take your wee wee and pee.
Yeah, you know what's hard? Your heart's not strong enough, or this ain't
Bro.
strong enough because you wasn't working your heart all of these years. And you didn't do anything to help yourself. That's what's hard, bro.
Yeah.
You could choose your heart. You know what I'm saying? Choose it.
Yeah.
You want to play around, be fat, have a Lambo. Look, you know what else is crazy to me? I be seeing dudes, they'll go and have some fly car, but you fat, but you won't pay a trainer to help you.
Oh yeah, they won't spend money on health, but they'll spend money on,
That's crazy shit, bro.
you know.
You're not even gonna try to help yourself, but you're gonna go ahead and put into this car. What the hell's
Party's
that?
off, man. You know how it is.
No. I
Party's
get it.
off.
But that's the point of what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
Is that we want to educate people to say, dude, let's think about the later on and a bigger picture. Fuck the little shit that we think we happy about now. That same car is gonna be old in 2-3 years and it's something new. Fuck new. We only get one body. Why don't we take care of the shit that we know that we need for life?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This gotta be number one. Forget the car. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is number one.
I'm gonna go a little left turn, a little soft. Unless we think about episode of Black Mirror. Black Mirror, a Netflix show. I don't know if you ever seen it. Netflix show. This episode was based off of when we get older, our minds get put up in a machine, so we never die. So unless we could just get put in a machine at some point in life where I get to 80 and before my body start breaking down, you can come visit me in a video game. I'll do something like that.
That's crazy.
Yo, it's just things that people are thinking about that might be in the future. But yeah,
that's crazy.
Putting your mind in something else,
yeah,
and then you still existing, but your body is not with us anymore.
That's some crazy.
It's some crazy joy, bro. They're gonna do it. They're gonna find something to do.
I'm
it
sure.
somehow.
But until then,
get your body right.
Take your ass to the gym and work out.
Until then, get your body right. Get your head right. Use the gym for a place to escape from the real world if you actually need that.
Yeah.
Like we said, like I really look at gym as my mental relief from the world. It's because I do it in the morning, like I said. It's just my peace. Sometimes I listen to music. Sometimes I listen to a podcast. It's just my zen, and I'm in this headspace where I personally don't like to really talk in the gym
I know.
a lot anymore.
I know going in.
Yeah, now I'm just kind of I'm tunnel vision. I like to go in, zone out, do my cardio, watch my shows, and then now my day starts when I get home. Now I gotta talk because I have to. I heard this in the past, but I need to save a little bit of words for when I get home, in a sense where when I get to work, don't over chat because I'm not gonna have enough words to come home and chat to my wife because the energy won't be there. So I gotta minimize as many words throughout the day as possible to make sure I have conversation left with my wife when I get home at 6-7 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Because if I'm over talking in the morning, over talking at work, I'm gonna be drained. I know myself, and I heard somebody say this, and I'm like, that is so true. Because the days that I'm like annoyed at work and phone calls coming in and I've talked to too many people, I come home, I don't want to talk to you no more.
Yeah.
I've talked too much for you today. I'm done, and it's a head thing that you have to really think about.
No, that's good though. I get it, man. Moral of the story is take your ass to the gym, man.
Take it to the gym.
Don't play.
Just use it, yeah. Whatever.
Don't play with this thing.
Yeah,
man.
like whatever you might need to use to help yourself clear your head, whatever, and talk to people. Like you said before, we spoke about it. Men, females, anyone struggling, like get help. Like talk to somebody.
Yo, the basic thing. This the. If you want to be fit, get around some fit people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You want to be better with something. You want to get better with finances. Talk to your people about finances so you can try to level yourself up.
Yeah.
We don't all got it together, bro. This is why I could even come to you up like, yo, Casey, so what you got going on with that, Lo? Let me know about it because I want to see if I could, learn from that or I could find something I could tell you. And it's something that you may do, and I really have to understand this. Something I may do, something on a normal basis that's normal to me,
But it's not
it
normal
may
to the
be
average
new
person.
to somebody else.
100%.
Like, and you like, dang, but I've been doing this. I thought everybody knew about this. And they
Nope.
like, nah, I didn't know.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm so open and humble enough to be like, yo, let me listen to what you got to say. Some people ain't humble enough. They think they got it together. We ain't got it together. I'm still learning now.
No, we all got to learn from people around us. That's it.
Nah, I'm still
Moral
learning.
of the story, we got to learn.
I'm still learning, bro.
Yeah, we all got to learn. It's not going to be a day I'm not going to stop learning.
No, that's when we stop growing.
Yeah, that's when we stop growing, guys. So for everybody who's listening, watching, appreciate you. Hope you enjoyed the conversation, and we'll see you in the next one.
Word.
Dope.